Frank,
Yes.
you've called it a possible golden era of boxing, and you've compared it to the likes of Eubank and Chris in their days. Why do you think it could be that good?
I think because there's so many young, talented fighters there. And also, you can go back to the 90s when you had fighters like Steve Robinson, you had Sean Murphy, you had Colin McMillan. All those guys fought each other. And eventually, along comes Nassim Hamid. And it just absolutely snowballed. And that's what's happened here. You've got all these guys, great weight divisions between featherweight, super featherweight and lightweight. Good records, good quality fighters, some just coming through, some are there, some, like Graham Earl has had a tough fight last time out, but a chance to re-establish himself. You've got a chance now to find out who's the best out of all these, and there's some really quality fights to be made. All of them more or less are all involved in good fights over the next couple of months. After that, we'll sit down and look about pairing them off.
You've called it a punter's dream, this. But as a boxing promoter, and obviously you're close to all the fighters, how difficult is it to put them all in against each other?
It's difficult, but I've done it in the past because you have to do it. The business culture. We've done it recently with the heavyweights. Danny Williams, Audley Harrison, Michael Sprott, Matt Skelton. They've all fought each other. And they've been, some have been not so good fights, some have been really exciting and quality fights. We did it with the heavyweights, and now we're going to do it with these. This is what it's all about. This is what boxing's all about. And hopefully, some of them will go into these fights as world champions.
Just a quick statement, Frank, on Graham Earl and Amir Khan. The fight was tried to be made; it didn't quite going off. A quick statement on that, please.
Basically, is that Graham priced himself out of it. But, who knows? We might be able to still make the fight. We'll see how it goes. I'd love to make the fight. Graham said he wanted it. Amir wants it. And let's try and get it on this year. We'll try and do it.
May 26th, July the 14th, those are the two huge dates coming up. First of all, May 26th, top of the bill, Skelton and Sprott. How do you see that going?
I think it's a tough fight. It's a case for both of them, as always, in those type of fights. Michael Sprott last time out, you thought it was all over in the first round against Audley Harrison. Then he pulls a punch out in the third round, which would have poleaxed anybody. If he can land that on Matt Skelton or indeed any other fighter, he'd probably do the same thing. But Matt Skelton, as we all know, is tough, he's strong, he's a competitor. He comes to fight, and I think that with these two guys, I think they'll have a war between them. Because they don't know any other. These two don't know any other way. Their styles will make a good fight.
And July the 14th, Sports Network again is set in the way with this huge bill. What is it, Frank, that keeps inspiring you to go out and make these extraordinary things and events happening?
Because they're exciting. I enjoy it, and also the punters enjoy it. We're at the O2 on the 14th, O2 Arena in Docklands, which is the old Millennium Dome. Fantastic arena. It's probably one of the best arenas I've ever seen. Great facilities. It's going to be a great night. Amir Khan stepping up to the plate. He's fighting Willie Lamond. You've got Nicky Cook challenging for the WBO title. A tough fight for him. I fancy he can win the fight, but it won't be easy. And plus a super undercard, with Kevin Mitchell, his Commonwealth title, etc. So we've got some good fights on there. On the 7th of July, we've got another big show. CIA Arena in Cardiff. We're going to get Enzo Maccarinelli defending his title. Alex Arthur will either be fighting for the WBO interim title or the title, depending on what happens with Juan Guzman. And we will probably have also on that card Souleymane Mabaye against Gavin Rees.